what I'm doing with this is machining it up. I want a bit of thin bar. Now I'm being a bit tight, to be fair. I was given a bit of cast, don't tell a lie, it was key steel. So nice square bar, and I want a bit of bar to slot into the T-slots, which I can then mount on the bottom of my vise. If I set it up right, I should be able to machine it all up, and then once fitted I can just drop the vise into the bed, into the T-slot, and it should be pretty square. But the key steel was a nice bit of steel really, and it seemed a bit of a waste considering what I'm doing with it. So I had a rather old and largish clutch plate kicking about, cast iron, and that would do perfectly for this, but of course it's in a circle, so like I said, I'm being a bit tight and machining it off into a square bar. At the moment I'm just milling the back off. I'll cut it with an angle grinder and then mill that square. Okay, so after I got it machined, I just scribed some marks on there, or some straight lines, and then basically I just chopped a section out to give me effectively a bar, albeit rather jagged edge. So what I've done is I've put this on top of my other machined area and clamped it down. The reason I've done it like that, obviously you don't want to machine it straight on the bed. So I know that these areas are all equally flat because I've just machined them, and I've just eyeballed it up with the slot. Hopefully that will then at least be able to machine one straight edge. So machined what is now the bottom edge, and what I'm going to do now is machine the top end. The end mill being a straight cut doesn't give me a super smooth finish on the outside. It's bloody good, but it does give a very nice end mill cut. So I flipped it over, and I'm going to do this top, square this off with the end. fingers crossed to find it up. That's a nice fit. So I've just got through machining this. I've done a bit of machining. As it happens, I've got to turn the camera on like a prat. But anyway, after machining the last bit, and it fitted in the slot really nicely, I was looking at it, I'm measuring it, and just couldn't quite work out what was going on. Or at least for the first few seconds at least. But as it happened, it was actually thinner in the middle than it was on the ends. And I just couldn't quite work out why. As it turned out, on closer inspection, the clamps holding it down had been pushing down on the tips. They weren't angled down or flush. And that created a bow of 0.2 of a millimetre, would you believe, in a piece of cast iron. And they really were not clamped down that hard. So I've adjusted the toe clamps so they actually pitched down slightly and they were directly above the clamping blocks. And that produced a measurement that was absolutely spot on, to the point now where it literally just fits in there real tight. So I've now got my machined vice slot, and now it's a case of using this to machine the vice.